Hi, my name is Oni Rex. My pronouns are he, him, his, and they, them, theirs, and this is Rex Creations. I'm kind of using this as a first official video for this channel. I'm hoping to use it as kind of like a preview or a trailer to a series that I am planning on creating. Before I get into what my series is going to be, I'll give you a little bit of background on myself so you know what kind of stranger is trying to give you information on the internet. I just recently graduated college. I graduated with two different bachelor's degrees, one in sociology, which I like to think of as like a science plus history of like social interactions with people. And then my other degree is a bachelor's in women, gender, and sexuality studies, which is kind of a look at like feminist history and like applied queer theory and like social analysis in a nutshell. In total, it took me about 9 years to finish my undergrad. And with those 9 years, I really developed this kind of identity of being a student. And so now that I'm graduated after all this time, I'm kind of in this weird transition period where I'm just trying to find something that kind of fits for me, kind of beyond what school and careers are. One thing in school that I really enjoyed was actually taking notes. I am a very big fan of colored pens. I don't know who else is a really big fan of colored pens, but taking notes brings us to kind of what the series is going to be about, which is, oh my God, this. But those are kind of all of my college notebooks that I have kept over the last 9 years. Here's kind of where my thinking is. Do you ever like open a bunch of tabs because you want to like look up stuff later, or you like write stuff down to like look up later and you never do? Well, I kind of did that, but with my college notebooks. In the like top margin of like where you would write notes is kind of where I would keep a bunch of things that I wanted to look up later, and I never did until now. With you, the viewer, we can do this together. It'll be super fun. My goal is to kind of go through these notebooks over the next however many videos where we can kind of like learn about random things that I either found interesting and didn't really get a chance to like look more into, or things I heard in class from students or professors, or just like in passing. I really wrote everything down because I love to learn. I sprinkle in some like story times here and there just because obviously going through my college notebooks after graduating is going to bring up some memories. If you're like me and you like learning about random things, I hope that you check back periodically to this channel for uploads. Since I don't have an official kind of set schedule for this project yet, this background will probably also change over time. I just quickly made it out of PVC pipe and some fabric that I had, which if you want to see it, you can go to my Instagram or my TikTok, which I will link my link tree in the description below if you want to check that out and see other things that I do. If you have an idea for a name for this series, leave it in a comment below. Also, if you have an idea for a backdrop, also leave a comment below. Anyways, I want to give a huge thank you to anyone that kind of made it to the end of this video, and I hope that this series inspires you to learn. Thanks again.